Hi everyone, Sailor Raye here, and today I have Rant. This rant is about daylight savings time, and it's a stupid and it's a dumb thing. Okay, so you all, pretty much anyone who lives in any nation state that practices daylight saving time, you know how dumb it is. You're not saving daylight, okay? Now, people have all these beholdings to why this practice is done. Some people think that some people have a beholding that it's done just because it's done. Um, Others have the beholding that many years ago, probably in the 1930s, somewhere in 1935 or 1945, I don't know, somewhere between that big time, the 1930s and 1940s, apparently there was a concern that the power supply was being wasted and that nuclear and coal and all the other resources were gonna be gone. I don't know. So they decided to come up with some plan that if people turned their clocks ahead during spring and summer, they would have more daylight. They wouldn't be using their lamps. Lamps and lights wouldn't be on that much. And when they turn their clocks back during fall and winter, there'd be less daylight. But it never made any sense. But you'd have your lamps and lights on during the night. But that made no sense whatsoever. And then they thought, okay, we're not wasting anymore. So who thought that people were wasting power? The only way that you waste power is if you have it on and you're not in the room using it. Then it constitutes as wasting. So I don't know. That was stupid. Another dumb beholding was that this helps the farmers out. Now, why would turning the clocks ahead, turn the clocks back help both the working farmer and the non-working farmer? Okay, I never get that. How would it help them? I mean, these people basically have a routine and they're usually out doing their work regardless of what time of day it is. So why would turning the clocks back, turn the clocks ahead help them out? And if it was just to help them out, then why would everybody else have to suffer for it? I don't know. And I certainly don't think it does anything to help the farmers, regardless if they be a working group or be a kinfolk. Okay? I have no idea. That was another beholding. But ever since that stupid thing was put into effect, everyone has to turn their clocks ahead, turn their clocks back. But it's dumb. Trust me. And I'm happy that I have a receiver clock, a Farseer receiver clock, a digital time teller, both on my powered box and on my Far Talker and on my Farseer receiver, so I don't have to worry about turn the clocks back, turn the clocks ahead. And if you got a type of clock that's not digital, a type of time teller that's not digitalized, then you have to manually turn it ahead, manually turn it back. So whatever beholdings people come up with to try to explain why there's daylight saving time, either because some people in the state, federal, state, county, and local, thought that the power, regardless if it be coal or nuclear, was being wasted, and that wind and water wasn't being wasted, because trust me, wind and water are another two resources that people use to make power, of course, you know. But for some reason, they felt that coal was being wasted, and they thought that nuclear was being wasted, and whatever. They probably also thought water was being wasted and all kinds of things. But and wind was being wasted. Why? I don't know. They just thought power was being wasted, regardless of what, uh, regardless of where it came from. So they thought that. So they thought if we turn the clock's head, turn the clock's back, we'll be conserving power. There, you're saving power. No. And when it comes to the farmers, I don't think turn the clocks ahead, turn the clocks back helps them out. It doesn't make their job any more easier. They'll probably get up at 5 in the morning, regardless if it was, regardless of what time it was. So it's not like it's helping them out. Like if the farmers get up at 5 and then got to start doing their routine, it's not like turn the clocks back, turn the clocks head help them out. They still got to do all their stupid things with their digital time tellers too. So it's an annoyance to them to have to turn the clocks ahead and turn the clocks back as well. So they ain't doing them any favors either. So this whole stupid daylight saving time is just some dumb thing. There is no evidence, there's no proof to say that that power is being saved. Especially when, one, you get a bunch of overcast, snowy, rainy days in fall and winter. There are certain buildings where lights are on all the time, regardless. Like if you're at learning or at a healing house or a learning house, for example, there's going to be times where they have lights on all the time, regardless if it's spring, summer, fall, and winter. So let me guess, they're wasting? Makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. This daylight saving time is just a dumb thing. It should have never been instituted. We are not wasting any of our resources. People are not wasting power. And if there are people who are wasting power, shame on them. But at the same time, it's not like the whole nation state were a bunch of power wasters and that this daylight saving time was going to fix all that. Because unfortunately, it isn't fixing it. It didn't need to be fixed. I'm Sailor Mars Raye, and I hope you enjoyed this moving show.